Yeah, we're at the track, covering the Sport of Kings. Coming up this week, Guyanese-owned former Horse of the Year in Jamaica rediscovers winning form at Caymanas Park, where there's a Triple Crown story building with a number 1 3-year-old Mojito taking on the St. Leger field this weekend. A Triple Crown chase in Barbados as well, with a Guineas winner Letitbeme going in Saturday's MidSummer Classic. A stakes win in Canada for TNT jockey Stanley Chadee Jnr, plus a flurry of stories from the famous Royal Ascot meet in England. Our opening story from Jamaica. 6 runners in Saturday's Supreme Ventures Limited 22nd Anniversary Trophy. Among them, the speedy 5-year-old mare, number 6, She's My Destiny, the big favourite, with leading jockey Ryan Lewis riding for leading trainer Jason Da Costa in the 5.5 furlong sprint. Da Costa has 5 of the 6 entries, including the 2020 Derby winner King Arthur in the 1 box, the second favourite at 2-1. Winner last time out, Yellowstone, is at 4-1, and it's 1-5 on She's My Destiny, the heavy favourite, slowest out of the starting gates, but recovered rapidly and second here, going in chase of the leader, leaving the far turn. Watched in the come box by Bran Rickman.
Yellowstone has now snatched that lead. She's My Destiny is 2 lengths down and needing to do more as they leave the 3. A break of 4 to the pair of King Arthur and Luxall. 5 or 6 more to Miniature Man, an outbidder under a drive but going nowhere at the moment. The field come into the top of the lane. She's My Destiny now pouncing on Yellowstone, and She's My Destiny takes that lead. Yellowstone looks to have nothing to offer as they race toward the furlong pole. It's top weight. She's My Destiny out in front. Yellowstone is left 3 lengths back. King Arthur right there in 3rd spot. Miniature Man and Luxall race as a team, but up front it's the favourite She's My Destiny, the rider having a peep in his mirror, and She's My Destiny will win the SVL 22nd Anniversary Trophy.
1 of 4 consecutive wins on the card for jockey Ryan Lewis, who is currently enjoying a 15-win lead atop the jockey standings. Trainer Da Costa closing a triple here, and on the afternoon achieving 200 Caymanas Park wins. Add to that 439 wins in the USA. Da Costa rapidly moving towards 700 career wins overall. The S&A Syndicate's She's My Destiny wins the SVL 22nd Anniversary Trophy with authority by 3.25 lengths over King Arthur, with Miniature Man 3rd. At Da Costa 1-2-3, the winning time for 5.5 furlongs, 1 minute 6 2/5 of a second. Saturday, Sunday racing again this weekend at Caymanas Park. Sunday's feature, the Hubert Bartley Memorial, run in honour of the 3-time Jamaica champion jockey who won 13 classics, including 6 St. Leger and 2 Derby races. The favourite 2021 Horse of the Year, Further and Beyond, on a 4-race winless run, but 3rd here with Mojito Harvey in Gold Silks and about to dart toward the lead.
They've left the half mile and the tempo has increased. Green Gold Rush here is Further and Beyond now throwing out a challenge. Power left back in 3rd. The head cornerstone is on the run and beginning to make ground as they leave the 3. Gambler left toward the back with Crimson continuing to trail. They're at the 5/16th. Further and Beyond has now taken charge at the top of the lane. It's Further and Beyond, the rider now freshening him up and changing his hold, and it's Further and Beyond out in front. Green Gold Rush in between horses. Power is down against the rail. The head cornerstone now asked to come on, but still Further and Beyond shows them his rear end as they arrive at the furlong pole. Mojito Harvey and Further and Beyond in that lead. They race toward the final 16th. It's Further and Beyond under the pump and being driven. Green Gold Rush trying to cut into the lead, but Further and Beyond will win the Hubert Bartley Memorial Trophy.
First win this for recently accredited trainer Donovan Hutchinson for his first win since April 2022. Further and Beyond with Mojito Harvey aboard, a length and a half in front for Guyanese owners Vikram Odit and veteran horseman Colin Alcock. The Horse of the Year 2 seasons ago, Further and Beyond takes the Hubert Bartley Memorial as a 1-9 favourite, chased by Green Gold Rush and Power, 1:34 1/5 the winning time. Still in Jamaica, this dominant 3-year-old Mojito, seen here winning last month's 2,000 Guineas, is widely expected to become the island's first Triple Crown winner since Supreme Soul's 2019 Glory, and he's favourite for Saturday's St. Leger before the Derby in August. The Grey Colt is on a 5-race winning streak and has drawn post position 1 for the 10-furlong second leg of the Triple Crown series. He is the big 7-5 morning line favourite. The St. Leger field also includes Money Miser, the 3-horse who was second to Mojito in the Guineas. Phyllis Guineas winner Mamma Mia in post position 7, and number 10 Huntsman, who won the mid-June Mr. Lover Trophy race by 14 lengths. To Barbados now, where the MidSummer Classic is on this weekend, and like the Jamaica St. Leger, will be live on SportsMax and features a horse trying to stay on course for the Triple Crown. Under Ricky Walcott's skillful ride, the filly Letitbeme repels challenges in deep stretch here in the early June Barbados Guineas, and her path to the Triple Crown has been made easier with a midsummer withdrawal of injured Guineas favourite Indelible, seen here third on the rail in the season's Triple Crown opener. Mr. Brains Letitbeme, trained by Naz Issa, drew post position 5 for the 10 furlong classic, again with Walcott riding. The 12-horse field also includes the Guineas runner-up Major Dan in the 10 box, the 6-horse Matilda, who was 4th in the Guineas, and Guineas 5th placer Big Chiefa in post position 9.
Let's head to Assiniboia Downs in Winnipeg, Canada now, where the TNT jockey Stanley Chadee Jr. only started his 2023 campaign last week, and already he has an added money win.
Aboard the 8-1 bet Burrow Down in Tuesday night's Leper Stakes over 6 furlongs, Chadee gets a winning rail run here and in the end fights off Barbadian Antonio Whitehall, the leading jockey, with recent Cool Excellent Stakes winner Melisandre.
Burrow Down has a seam to go through and now takes the lead on the far outside, challenging Melisandre. It's Burrow Down and Melisandre coming to the line, and Burrow Down is going to take the Leper.
A 41st Stakes win this in Canada for Stanley Chadee Jr. during another dominant week for Caribbean men at the Winnipeg racetrack, where Antonio Whitehall is leading rider and fellow Barbadian Demario Bino had 2 doubles for 4 wins this week. Burrow Down by 3/4 of a length for trainer Murray Duncan, Bajan's Antonio Whitehall and Ronaldo Cumberbatch second and third, 1:11.36 the winning time for the 6 furlong Lever Stakes.
Finally, in England, another fabulous Royal Ascot meet closing on Saturday, shown live on SportsMax, with Frankie Dettori topped as the leading rider by Ryan Moore, but continuing to grab the headlines. 81 wins he has had at the meet. Only the legend Lester Piggott with 116 has won more.
This was the 52-year-old's last Royal Ascot meet because he retires this year, and Dettori was invited by the King and Queen to join them in the royal procession on Saturday's final day. Charles and Camilla led the traditional carriage procession in the parade ring, with Dettori in the rear carriage with his wife Catherine and trainer Jamie Snowden and hhis wife Lucy. 4 wins for Frankie at the meet, but none on Saturday. He was unplaced here in the rich Queen Elizabeth Jubilee over 6 furlongs straight, worth £1 million. Check out this finishing burst from the 80-1 outsider, Cardem, with Jamie Spencer riding.
As they enter the final furlong, over on the far side, Kinross in company with Sacred, the astrologist, and Curda Pierre. They're being pressed by Cardem. Highfield Princess still there on the near side. Wellington is making belated late headway. Sacred over on the far side. Highfield Princess the near side. Cardem between the pair. Cardem in the centre. It's nosing through, and Cardem for a big shock in the Queen Elizabeth II Jubilee Stakes.
Cardem, trained by Charles Hills, by a neck with Jamie Spencer up in the Queen Elizabeth Jubilee at odds of 80-1, the biggest priced winner ever in this race, edging the 9-1 bet Sacred. And how about this piece of magic from Holly Doyle, the first woman to win 3 races in one Royal Ascot meet, achieving that here by driving the 22-1 bet St. Lawrence to victory in the Wokingham Stakes.
They now enter the final 150 yards. Apollo 1, Mum's Tipple. St. Lawrence on the near side with Joanne Lepan, and it's St. Lawrence who's got a narrow lead inside the last in the Wokingham from Apollo 1, and at the line it's St. Lawrence.
The upset win for the 26-year-old Doyle. Her win here aboard St. Lawrence, the 5-year-old gelding's first start for trainer Archie Watson.
For a statistical update before we go, since our last show in the past week, Caribbean racing men winning 59 races in the USA and Canada. Among them, the Jamaican jockey Laris Allen with a Saturday triple at Lethbridge, where the ex-Jamaica champion Trevor Simpson had a stakes win. And the veterans also put their hands up. 59-year-old Jamaican Andrew Ramjeet with a Sunday double at Mountaineer Park, and the 60-year-old Trini Emile Ramsamy with a win at Fort Erie. We've been at the track covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.